Don't ever think it's too late for you. Yeshua, Jesus Christ, made it clear to the Pharisees when they asked why he was sitting and eating with tax collectors and sinners. The Lord said that he did not come for the righteous, but for sinners. It is not the healthy who need a doctor, but the sick. No one is too far beyond God's reach, because he takes broken people and elevates them to great heights. For example, in the story of Jacob and Esau, where Jacob tricked his brother out of his birthright, using his hunger. Now, deceiving your brother out of the birthright, that's a questionable thing to do, but God reconciled the two brothers and elevated Jacob. Moses, a man who stumbled over his words, gave him the greatest voice of all during Exodus and the desert wanderings. Samson, a great man of strength, who fell for the charm and the temptation of Delilah, and even after forsaking God by telling her the source of his power, which was his hair, even after he forsook God for Delilah, he gave him another chance, which she cut off, and he was arrested by his enemies. And of course, one of the most central figures, King David, who wasn't anyone significant, bravely faced down the great Philistine Goliath, and with God, killed the giant, and became the king of Israel. And despite David sinning, as with the story of Bathsheba and the adultery he committed with her, God still gave him multiple chances. He was a man after God's heart. And Jonah, despite running from God, not wanting to do what the Lord placed in his heart to do, spending days trapped in the belly of a great fish, was given another chance of life. And he finally accepted what God called him to do. And of course, he elevated a shepherd boy and made him the King of Kings. Even after Jesus Christ, Saul, who would later become Apostle Paul, would become one of the greatest apostles of Jesus Christ, who persecuted Christians at first, but then once he saw Yeshua face to face, he became one of his greatest disciples. The point is, God doesn't call righteous people or people who claim to be good. He takes our brokenness and makes it into something incredible.